Hey everyone, I'm Eric. Today I have some freshly pressed orange and carrot juice right here, and I have some cupcakes, and I have this Korean black bean noodle that I'm about to cook, and you can kind of see it right here. The instructions are all in Korean. See if you take a look right here. The instructions are all in Korean. I found this at a local Korean supermarket in an aisle packed with noodles and stuff. And I'm just gonna go heat up some water and cook it right now. I think I see a number with a clock that has a 4 and a 30, so I'm guessing that it's 4 minutes and 30 seconds, but never made this before. I'm gonna give it a shot and hopefully it turns out well. Alright, so I just finished making some of the noodles. Cooked it for about 4 minutes and then put some cold water on top of it to stop the cooking process. I think it's called blanching. See if it helps. And you can see the noodles right here. They actually look pretty good. So that larger packet I had, it had four, it actually had four of these smaller packets of noodles. And I just cooked two of them. Inside every packet was essentially a little square of noodles, which I cooked here, and then there's some sauce, and then there's another small packet. I'm not really sure what it is, but based on this picture, it's probably one of the toppings. So why don't we go and spread this out. I'm gonna move this juice out of the way and spread some of this black bean sauce on these noodles. All right, let's get started. Wow, so that was really easy actually. I mean, just popped it out of the bag and right into some boiling water. 4 minutes later, I had these beautiful noodles. Getting a little bit messy. All right. So let's see what's in here. I think I was probably supposed to boil these. They're like little somethings, but it's too late for that. I guess I won't be eating those. Good job. I will take this out. I already poured out all the hot water, so it'd take way too long to boil more. I'm hungry. All right. This is pretty messy, surprisingly. Like both packets, when I opened it, got a bunch of black bean sauce on my hand. So I'm gonna go wipe it off right now and be right back. All right, so now I'm back and I have the noodles. I did not put some of it might be like lettuce or something. You can kind of see it in the picture. I didn't really get those toppings. I think I was supposed to boil them. Can't read Korean, so I didn't see. Yeah, I mean it did kind of say it in the instructions. I didn't pay attention, but it's all right. Right now, I didn't mix anything. This is sort of what it looks like. Looks pretty good. I mean, kind of a gooey sauce. It's pretty thick. It's stuck to my hands. And I'm just gonna mix it now. So if you take a look at this bag, I picked out this version of the black bean noodles at the Korean market because I heard from a friend that this chef is apparently, the guy in the picture is apparently a famous chef who's good at making black bean noodles or something, and they highly recommended, my friend recommended, just get this one because it tastes as good as if you tried it in a restaurant. We'll see if that's true. These sort of black bean noodles, I think they're sort fusion, like fusion Chinese and Korean food. Looks really good. I mean, I just mixed it with a fork. I am using a fork, not chopsticks, because I can't do that. I still kind of am not very good with chopsticks. And once it's mixed, I mean, it looks really good. It looks similar. It's just, you kind of see it's just loads of sauce and noodles. So I'm about to dig into that. Before I forget though, I have my juice here. This is juiceric. I'm a big fan of drinking juice just as a way to get some more nutrients, and today I've made some carrot and apple juice. So super cheap. I bought it, some organic carrots and apples at the local grocery store for, I think I got 2 pounds of carrots for $1.50, and then um, 1, 2, 3, I don't know, like 6 small apples for the same price. So it was $3 essentially to make 32 ounces of this juice, and added a little bit of ginger just to get a little more of that immunity boost. And I'm gonna be drinking this, eating these noodles, and I'll have the cupcakes after. Mm. This is really good. Like, carrot and apple are both pretty sweet, so this is a relatively sweeter juice, and the ginger just gives a little bit of a kick at the end to kind of give a little spicy taste, and so it's not a little zing or something at the end. And I know that, I don't know if I'm a big fan of ginger, but it's supposed to be good for your health and immunity, and that's one of the big reasons why I drink juice. So that's why I added in about an inch of ginger into this, and definitely is a good like topping to the taste. Yeah, I think I just drank about half of it right now. It's really good stuff. All right, so I'm gonna start digging in, sweet and then savory. Ooh, the noodles are just, they're tied together pretty well. I think it's gonna be delicious. Hmm. Hmm. Very good. Surprisingly, the sauce is a little bit on the sweeter side, I'd say. It's, I can definitely feel it in my mouth, like there's some sort of oil. It feels oil based in that. And the noodles are perfect. Like, they're not too soft. Got a little bit of a, got to bite into it and chew, so it's pretty chewy. I think 4 minutes was perfect. So, oof. Yeah, I mean, it's super simple. It's pretty much just noodles and some sauce. It's really good. I could definitely eat a lot of this every week. I wish I knew about this when I was in college. It's pretty interesting because if you look on the packet here, it says that it's best before July 9th, 2017. And that's only, you know, 3 months away, which means that either this was on the shelf for really, really long, or these don't have too many preservatives, because I just bought this the other day. I was trying to see if they tell us what it's made out of. Not really sure. I'm sure it probably says somewhere in the ingredients, but if any of you can read Korean, maybe you can see. You can Google this brand. It's Paldo. But for me, I just oh, it just tastes good. I mean, it looks like mm, there's some toppings that are in the sauce. Not really sure what it is. Kind of like tofu, a little bit like maybe potato based, some sort of flour. Mm, not really sure. I mean, it tastes really good. I feel the best way to describe this is it's sort of slimy. You can even, I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it pretty loud. It's like slimy because the sauce and the noodles are just sticking together. All right, I'm just, eh, but it's so good. I mean, sometimes it's hard to eat noodles with a fork, but not these noodles. I mean, I don't really know how else to describe them. They're like noodles with a little sweet sauce. It's pretty unique. It's pretty unique. I think one of the really cool things about these noodles is that they're sort of curly. I don't know if you can see it, but they're like a little bit curly, and I think that really helps add to the way to the texture when you're eating it. Because with every bite, for example, spaghetti noodles, they're just straight. So in your mouth, they're not really moving around. But for some reason, I think it is the curls of these noodles when I put them in my mouth, they kind of all mix together, and I think it adds to the chewiness. Definitely adds to the texture. Got one of these pieces. Not really sure what it is. It's not like potato. Like really light flavoring. And like you bite into it and it just kind of melts in your mouth. Potato salad maybe. So I think normally if I was eating these black bean noodles, like if this was just my only thing for a meal, I might feel a little bad because there's not really any nutrients in that, despite it tasting really good. It's kind of like ramen or something. But adding in this juice really helps out. I mean, it's such a different taste. So I'm going from sweet and savory over here, to just sweet and gingery. Oh yeah. I mean, ginger is pretty overwhelming. It's just I just had about an inch, and for this whole thing, I can taste it with every sip. I mean, for $3, this is a pretty good deal, and probably one of the easiest recipes you can make for juice. I pretty much just rinsed off my carrots. I didn't even peel them today, although sometimes I peel off the skin, gives a little bit of a different taste. And cut my apples in half, and then I juiced them in about 20 seconds. The cleanup was probably the hardest part, and that only took like 2 minutes as well. I just had to scrub the juicer. Like if I went out and tried to buy this, stores would probably charge me $12, $15 for 32 ounces because they usually sell it in 8-ounce or 12-ounce portions. Sometimes you can find 16-ounce portions, but they're usually pretty expensive. Like I don't think I've ever bought a juice less than $7. Fresh juice that is. Uh, like makes a huge difference when you're drinking it fresh versus something that's been sitting around. Like even though they say juice can last up to 36 hours, I don't know if I believe that. There's some studies that say the moment you juice and the nutrients hit the air, they start oxidizing or whatever, and the nutrients, the enzymes, just they start deteriorating right away. So it's best to drink the juice right away, like within 5-10 minutes, and not to wait till later. So that's what I like to do, but obviously that's not always possible. It's pretty crazy though. Instead of coffee, I pretty much go for juice. All right, back to the noodles. Hmm. I was going to show you the cupcakes, but I'll save it till after I finish because I think they deserve their own their own portion, like just dedicated to them. I feel like this is one thing with noodles as well. For me, at least, I never seem to chew them enough because they're just so delicious. So I end up swallowing these huge chunks of noodles, and I can feel it kind of work down my throat. But it's a oh, just choked on something there. Well, normally it's a pretty good feeling because the noodles are really smooth, and especially this one, the sauce is some sort of like oil base, so it goes down really smooth, and I can taste the sweetness all the way down, and it just lingers in your mouth. It's definitely a treat. I mean, like I had no idea what to expect from these, but after eating maybe half of it right now, I still got quite a ways to go. I'm I'm getting full. Like I thought this might be like those cup of noodles, and within 30 seconds you're done with the noodles. Like you can find the cup of noodles for $1 usually, but no, these I don't know why. I don't know if it's the sauce or the noodles. I think it might actually be both. The noodles might be a little thicker, and The sauce is really, it's pretty heavy, I guess, now that I think about it. So it's definitely filling me up. And in conjunction with my juice, definitely getting there. All right, let's keep going. Got to get that last ounce of juice. So I just finished the juice. Finished the noodles, and I'm gonna start on the cupcakes. Why don't I'm gonna clean this out first. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. I just threw the other stuff away. Let's look at the cupcakes. So I got these cupcakes earlier today when I was out. You can see, let's see, Hey Sugar, frosting obsessed. Got them from a place in San Francisco called Sift. It's supposed to be pretty good. I'll just take them out because I don't want the cupcakes to get ruined. Ooh, this one looks delicious. Alright, so this is let's see what it is. It is a very good cheesecake. Looks very good. And ooh, look at that. This is a chocolate creme something cupcake. It's their, I think, monthly or seasonal special. You can see they put in a box like this, so not much in there. There was actually a third cupcake, but I had given that away earlier in the afternoon, so wanted to be really careful to not kind of mess up these cupcakes. And take a look at this. It says it's okay to eat cupcakes for breakfast. There you go. So yeah, I got this from a place in San Francisco called Sift, and has a list of the different cupcakes that they have. And yeah, I mean, when I was there, there's just so many options. I really couldn't choose. I tried to go for two of the more crazier sounding cupcakes, but they have, chocolate cake with cookies and cream, the Battle Royale, it says. Oh, actually, I got confused. I think this is actually the Battle Royale, not the Very Good Cheesecake. So, yep. It's almond cake, blueberry, tequila, jam filling. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Topped with acai berry cream cheese frosting. Are you kidding me? Acai. Ooh, oh, you can't see it from the angle as well, but look at this. Look at this. Acai cream cheese filling right there. Wow. And some of the other options are like lemon cake, a red velvet, raspberry, coconut. I almost got the coconut, but I thought that sounded a little bit too healthy. And let's see, we got a normal chocolate cake. Um, I went with the chocolate cream, and snickerdoodle, which is like vanilla, and then another vanilla. So yeah, let's see how these taste. I've tried one of these cupcakes once before. Like a friend had, I think he got it from his company or something, and he brought one home. It was at the end of the day, so it might have not been as good. But I think that one was a red velvet, and that was really good. And that's why I saw this place when I was out today, and I had to buy some and try it out. So we will start with the battle royale. So you got the almond cake. I have no idea what the difference of that is. Wow. And I'm just gonna super soft, really soft. Let's take a bite. Wow. Wow. Just look at that. There really is nothing. There's nothing inside. There's no special things, but it's a well-made cupcake. I think the cream cheese frosting on top is what sets it apart. Like, yeah, I think that is it. Like the cake itself is. Oh, I was wrong. The cake itself is really soft. But look at this. There actually is. There actually is like jelly inside. I was wrong. That is crazy. So I can't really taste the almond to be honest. I taste a slight hint of almond in the cupcake, but it's like really subtle, like aftertaste almost. Like I don't know if you know, but like you see these little almond pieces right here. If I eat this piece right now, the taste that it leaves in my mouth is sort of the taste, like I'm getting a hint of that taste when I just eat the cupcake. And then with every bite, it's essentially the cream cheese frosting, the acai cream cheese. Ooh, it says blueberry tequila jam filling. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. Blueberry jam tequila filling. Mm. I mean, I just got my first real bite of that. Definitely taste the blueberry. I thought I tasted a hint of the tequila, but not really strong. Definitely taste the blueberry. I think this is a super solid option. Mm. One of my favorite parts of eating muffins or cupcakes is just at the end they go like this. Does anyone else do that? And then it sticks together. I don't know why. I just fold it into a really small piece, and then it's all like mushy in your hands, and you can throw it away. It's like a little triangle thing, or fold it even smaller. That was really good. I mean, for each one of these cupcakes, though, they are a little bit expensive. Just to be warn you. I think it was $3 for the normal one, and then $3.50 for the special. So that's as much as that juice I just drank. But boy, it was really good, really solid. So now let's see what this one tastes like. All right. Oh yeah. Kind of see it's looks like a pretty standard chocolate cupcake right now, and this top part is actually hard. I'm like, it's not moving at all. So I really wonder. It doesn't really say on here what is in this one, but I know it was called chocolate creme, so I assume there's some sort of cream inside. And yes, I'm pretty sure it's called creme, not cream, because that's the right way to say it, European way or something. All right, so I'm gonna dig in. Hmm. Yeah. So the chocolate cake itself, the chocolate cake portion is not that sweet. I was just no, it's not sweet at all, but I think it's the cream. I feel like this place, the reason the cupcakes are tasting so good is because of the frosting on top. They make the frosting really good. Like you can kind of see it here. You have chocolate cake, you have some sort of, I think it's just vanilla frosting. Yeah, I think it's like vanilla cream cheese or vanilla frosting just mixed in the middle. Mm, wow. I think that's what sets it apart. Like I've had other pretty good cupcakes in San Francisco. The one that comes to mind right now is this place called Kara's Cupcakes. They have, at least the ones I've tried, they're usually smaller, like mini cupcakes, and they have pretty good like frosting on top as well. But it's different. Like their frosting is more hardened, and when you bite it, it's pretty thick. But the two the two frostings or fillings, whatever it is, on these, I think the other right, the battle royale was the blueberry jam filling and the acai cream cheese, and this whatever it is vanilla. It seems like there might be some sort of custard in the middle. They're just it's a different type of topping because it's soft. I have no idea what this is. It's not vanilla in the middle. It's actually a different color. You probably see it. It's not lemon. Well, it's good. So I was going back. I think the thing about this is they make really good like frosting, cream cheese, and fillings. And the cake part is soft, so you put those two together and you get a really good dessert. And I mean, it's heavy. It's pretty heavy. I'm pretty sure I'm making a mess on my face, but it's so good. I feel like I'm gonna probably crash after this. I did ate a juice, ate a bunch of noodles, and now I'm eating some cupcakes. Like, mm, I know many of you are probably thinking that's such a weird combination. Why is he doing that? It is a weird combination. I don't usually do things like eat meals like that, but surprisingly, I think it went pretty well. The juice and the jjajangmyeon, the black bean noodles, they surprisingly complemented each other with sweet and sweet savory, so no complaints there. And I think cupcakes and any dessert for that matter just they go well with everything. Mm. Squeeze it together. I think it's kind of like I finished the meal, I accomplished the cupcake, and now I'm wrapping it up. Maybe that's why I like it, like like folding it like that. But there, yeah. I mean, for some reason, the chocolate one made a little bit more of a mess. There were like small bits and pieces that sort of crumbled off of it. But I mean, it was still really soft, so not like it was stale or anything. I would say that I don't know if it's worth $3 or $3.50 for these cupcakes. They're really good. probably get one next time. And for one, I think I can stomach it, but I think two of them, so like $7, a little bit pricey. Definitely worth checking out though. So that's it for today. See you later, guys.